Hello everybody, Marlene, aka Snow Gardener 307. Happy Wednesday everybody. We are here for another Mr. Snow Gardener budget. If you are brand new to my channel, my husband and I, we do budget separately. However, I've really noticed over the past year that our budgeting has kind of melded together more than it used to. And I think with budgeting, it is something that should be ever evolving, whether that is an individual or a family budget. And so today we're going to do his budget, and Mr. Snow Gardener was going to film some savings challenges, but they didn't happen. So I texted him today and I said, hey, my love, do you mind if I add $100 of your money into your savings challenges? And he said, not at all. Go ahead and do that. So for the first time ever, I am going to be in Mr. Snow Gardener's binder and adding $100 for him into his savings challenges. We're also going to shake things up at the end. We're going to do more savings challenges for me. We're going to have a lot of variety and a lot of fun in today's video. It may be a longer video with all these savings challenges, so make sure you grab yourself something to drink, maybe a snack, do one of the chores while you're listening that you hate doing. I always say cleaning the oven, cleaning the tub, because for me, those are the two things that I dislike the most. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get started.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Here we are, you guys. We have got so much budgeting, so many savings challenges to do today. I have no idea where Mr. Snow Gardener is in any of his savings challenges because, well, yes, I edit his videos, obviously, because they go into my videos, and I do a bill exchange for him so he doesn't have to do it. It's been a while since that's happened and I have no idea, but we're going to start off with the budget, obviously. We've got a stack of cash. I have it exactly as I got it from the bank, so it's a hot mess. Let's talk about his budget very, very quickly. We are going to do an update for the truck, so we're going to talk about that as soon as we're done with the paycheck to paycheck budget. You can see there's not a lot here, you guys. This is the nice thing is once you do get a majority of your debt paid off, the bills are not as plentiful, right? I remember when I first started my budgeting journey and all of my bills wouldn't even fit in a bill section like this. So it is a good feeling. And so we have got his paycheck. He has been working a ton. So 2-week paycheck, $4,759.49. I always round down to leave some money in the account as a rollover. So mortgage is coming due. This is for October 1st, $2,000 for the mortgage. We have got his spending money, which is on a Capital One Venture card. $675 is what he owed. We did a roundup of $5 to Australia. And for anybody that's wondering why he uses a credit card for his spending, it is a rewards card. And I would say 80% of this spending right here is his daily food for living out of town, right? Living in hotels. And then Cabela's credit card, $29.98. These are some subscriptions, if I can talk today. 2-cent roundup. So $502 going to Australia. Bill total is $2,710. We have got some fun money and some home money. This is to go into my wallet. This is for 2 separate weeks. And now that I stuff my wallet every single week, I just set this money aside and put it into paper clips so I know where it goes. So $100 for that. So we take $18.90. We move it on up to sinking funds. We've got $300 for savings challenge, 100 of which we're going to stuff today. Paid time off, 300. Give 200 and subscriptions 40. So we need to grab out 5 $100 placeholders. So let me do that really quick because he is going to use placeholders for paid time off and giving. So I've got 5 placeholders there. I'm going to put them at the very end. And of course, I always recommend you guys, if you're not comfortable having cash or if it's really hard to get cash from your bank, use the prop money. It's absolutely amazing. Between all of the sinking funds, $840, that leaves $1,050. And Mr. Snow Gardener is going to make an extra truck payment of $1,050. And now that leaves him a zero-based budget. He doesn't have any extra savings. He doesn't have any rollover budgeted down here, but we did have $59.49, plus there's still money in his account. Australia is going to get $5.02. In our budget, every dollar, every penny adds up. So we don't care if it's an extra $5 going to a trip that is going to be, you know, over 10,000 for sure. Maybe 20,000. I'm not sure. That trip is going to be super expensive with all the diving we want to do. And then we've got our breakdown right here. You can see we've got this $500 in placeholders, plus we've got all of the cash here for the different things. Let's go ahead and roll on back to the truck debt snowball. and I want to show you guys where he's sitting at. If you have not seen what we did with Mr. Snowgardener's truck, we paid his truck off at the credit union using a 0% credit card. Now, I know a lot of people freak out about this type of thing, and I understand why, because it is very easy to get yourself upside down in credit cards. This girl right here has been there. Mr. Snowgardener has been there, so we are very careful before we make these decisions. However, the credit union was making it near impossible to make principal-only payments. That's why we decided to do this. I am so excited to show you guys. Take a look at this. On September 1st, Mr. Snowgardener had a balance on the new credit card of $17,620. Then he had the regular payment, which was $187. That's what was due for the credit card. An extra payment, 9/4 of $1,500. And then I already got Mr. Snowgardener stuff for his birthday. It was a large purchase. And so I had $160 sitting there in cash to buy him stuff, but I'd already bought stuff. So I said, you know what? I'm going to take your birthday money and I'm going to put it towards your debt. And he was okay with that. But I was like, this is your main goal right now. And why not put that money towards your goal? And then right here, he had gotten a refund for something. And so it was $47.86. So we put that to there. When I unstuffed my wallet, a $98 payment for that. Another extra payment of $850 and $200. These two payments right here are the $1,050 that I showed you. Originally, I planned on paying $850. Mr. Snowgardener looked and I had added $200 into other sinking funds. He said, nope, I want that $200 to go to the truck. So there's the $1,050. We've got two other wallet unstuffs right here, $40.14, $56 there. So he is down to $14,481 today as of 9/24. So let's take a look at this and see. He has paid $3,139 this month, you guys. Absolutely unbelievable. Higher than I ever thought was possible. He did have two very large checks this month, and he is working way too many hours, but this is one of his goals. I am so excited, I can't even talk, to share this update with you guys, because this is his go-to goal right now. And of course, I'm also adding, you know, the wallet unstuffing money into it as well. So we just did this balance transfer on 8/5/25. He started out with $18,720. He is now at $14,481. Big numbers are so hard to say. So a huge win there. All right, let me put this off to the side. I am going to go ahead and open up the savings challenge that I'm going to do at the end of the video for this. And I've got things falling out of my binder, so let me put this off to the side. My desk is a hot mess right now, you guys. I have so much stuff to use today in our video, along with other projects that I'm using. So let's talk about cash. Let's do cash stuffing. So I've got my cash breakdown right here. You can see I should have $440 in cash. And as I said, this is how I got the cash. Now I am worried. Why is that $60 there? Does do these three go with it? I don't know. Did I mess up and mix money? Let's go ahead and take the time to not only straighten these bills out, but to, oh, look at only one, to make sure that I've got what I need. I'm supposed to have 13 20s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Feeling a little bit better. For 10s, I should have 6 10s. These all look like they're okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. For 5s, I should have 14 5s. And these are all every which way coming from the bank. Just like this. And of course, it drives me crazy, but it's okay. I will always straighten my money out, and I will take the time to straighten it out. So let's make sure we've got 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We are not going to count the ones. You guys, there's 50 of them here. We're going to straighten them out. We're going to look for A bucks, D bucks, and G bucks. So let's go ahead and get this done. Ooh, these are looking pretty good so far, you guys. Oh, that was a good chunk. So I'm going to straighten them out first and then look for the bucks that we need. If I try to do both, it's almost like it's too much for my brain, and my brain can't handle it, and it goes on overload. Oh, another thing. Mr. Snow Gardener was home, so he was able to get his tattoo worked on. And you guys, it's unbelievable. So let me go ahead and show you the progress. I'm just going to put the newest photo that the tattoo artist took, and I'm going to show it to you guys right here. And let me see if I can find the one before, I'll show you. But the brand new work on this tattoo right here is the shark. And if you guys could see this up close, it is unbelievable. Before that, the octopus was done. And this artist is so amazing. He's the artist that did this one for me. He did this one for me, and he's done one on my shoulder as well. But okay, let's get back to cash. I know you guys mentioned several of you that you would love to see the tattoo. And of course, Mr. Snow Gardener just did a $500 savings challenge to help pay for that tattoo. He did have a full day session, and this artist, he takes his time, but boy, does everything turn out so beautiful. All right, there are ones. Let's go ahead and take care of these right now so we don't get sidetracked. I'm going to try to stay as organized as I can. Look at that, you guys. We got a little bit of everything. There was $50 there, so we got an $1 out of 50. Makes me happy. And let's take a look. If I am not mistaken, I think that's all we needed for the $1 was $1. Maybe I'm mistaken. I must be mistaken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, disregard. So one more $1, a buck. There we go. So $1 there. And I don't know what I was thinking. I can tell you guys this. I did do some A-bucks, D-bucks, G-bucks off of the camera. So I did finish up the D-bucks just recently and added those into the savings account. So let's see. Let's go ahead and use orange for this now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So $6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have emailed the dive company that we like scuba diving with for our dives in November and December. And we are going to do a bull shark trip. That's right, everybody. We're going to do a bull shark dive. And we're going to try to do it in November because they're supposed to be there in November. However, the dive company said, we're not sure if the sharks will be there yet. And so we're going to try to do it in November because we are staying on the mainland in Mexico instead of on Cozumel in November, and that's where the dive is. If not, we'll go in December. I am excited, but I'm also terrified about this, you guys. So, all right, this is the one I was thinking right here. G is for garden, only needed $1 more. We are going to go ahead and start out a new paper. We've already got one cut and ready to go right here. It's a miracle. Let's count this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 25. And then we have got 2 more G-bucks to start the next one. And of course, this is G is for garden. But also I have spoken in the last videos that we are trying to save for some concrete work for a patio. And of course, that ain't no joke, right? That's going to take more than $2, but you got to start somewhere. So $2 there for garden. All right, let's go ahead and do our cash stuffing for Mr. Snow Gardener. And it's not much, you guys. There's not much cash stuffing to do. As you saw in his stuff, we have got just a little bit to do. And Vroom Vroom and Guy Things and stuff, this is where I was going to put that other money. He said, nope, that's not one of my goals today. Can we please put it towards something else? And I need to verify because I believe the $40 was going into subscriptions, but I don't want to mess up. And I closed up his budget because in my brain I was like, this is so easy. I'll remember. And here we are, and I am not remembering because that's just how it is. So yes, $40 is going into subscriptions. So 20 and 40. Let's see, what does he have in here now? Oh, good. We're going to be able to put some money back into the bank. I know that seems silly. You guys are like, Marlene, you just took out $40. Now you're going to put it back in the bank. Yes, I am. I figure if it works for me, that is all that matters. So we've got subscriptions, nothing for garbage right now, nothing there. Nothing there. Okay, PTO is going to get $300. This is paid time off. This is super important to Mr. Snow Gardener because we are vacationing. We are wanting to plan multiple trips. We are wanting to plan multiple trips for next year as well, but he has got enough money in here to take, I believe, a total of, I think it's 20 days off without pay using this right here in November and December. And I'm so excited to get to spend that quality time with my hubby. Then we've got to go back to giving. We're going to go ahead and add $200 into giving. And that's it, right? Man, that doesn't seem like enough to stuff, but it is. Then I need to go ahead and take out the $50 for fun as well as home. So I do it in $25 increments because that is what goes into my wallet each time. So I'm just going to pull $100 just like that. I am going to paper clip this, and I'm actually going to put a sticky note on it right now because this video, like I said, is probably going to be long. And towards the end, I'll be like, what did I save this money right here? So $50 for home and $50 for fun. And this is going into my wallet. And this marker or this pen, I have just about wore out. So it is a little bit rough there. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and do Mr. Snow Gardener's savings challenges, and I'm gonna need to figure out, you know, how I'm doing this and what I'm doing because this is all new to me. So we're gonna do $100. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 1 2 3 4 5. So we're gonna do 25 ones. So I'm going to set this off to the side if we need to make change. 25 30 35 40 45 50. And I don't even know what increments to do for him. So 50, 60, 70, 80, and 120. That's just what I'm going to guess, you guys. And if I have to get different change, we most certainly will. Let's go ahead and open up Mr. Snow Gardener's binder and see what he's got in here. He does have his Shut the Box, which we are probably going to play. He's got his general greenback. He has got his 52-week savings. There's his Shut the Box. We've got a mini savings. I know he normally does that at the end. He has got a Dive Deep challenge. There's only one on this. I should probably finish it for him, don't you guys think? I probably should. That's going to scuba diving, you guys. And then he's got Ozzy the Bandit. His tattoo is empty, right? Because he's already done that. And this right here must be his Dicetropolis. I'm just guessing. That's the problem, is I don't know exactly what he's doing. So we are a little bit off. I'm going to go ahead and play Shut the Box for him first. And it looks like he is using red and orange. Let me grab the right markers because I do not have them out. So there are our wet erase markers. And you guys know I'm a huge Shut the Box fan anyway. So we might as well play a round for Mr. Snow Gardener. And I'm happy he said yes, but if he would have said no, I want to do them, I would have understood that totally. So let's go ahead and grab out some dice. I've got all kinds of dice out today, you guys, just sitting on my desk. So Shut the Box. Let's go ahead and get started. So we've got a 9 starting off strong there. I'm going to use this smaller side. I don't know if that's the best idea or not. I'm going to try to keep it nice and neat for Mr. Snow Gardener. And we've got another 9. So let's do 8 and 1. Oh, I forgot to say no whammies, big bucks. I'm not used to doing Shut the Box for him. And a 7. Sorry about that. Getting all choked up on my own spit. Another 7. So we're going to do 3 and 4. Okay, no whammies, big bucks. We've got 2, 5, and 6 left. And we got a 7, another 7. So that's a 2 and a 5. Okay, with a 6, you can roll a 6 or less, you can roll 1 dice. So we need to roll a 6. We rolled a 2. So $6 for this one. Not too shabby. I don't know what he's actually saving this one for, but that's $6 more towards whatever goal he has for Shut the Box. So let me go ahead and pull out $6. We're going to set that off to the side because, of course, it is wet and it is going to make a mess. That is one thing with those markers. They're absolutely fabulous to color with, but boy, do they make a hot mess. So let's go into shut the box right here. And it looks like we should probably trade this out for 20. So we are going to steal that 20, do a little bill exchange as we're in here for Mr. Snow Gardener. I'm going to go ahead and finish that dive challenge off for him. I hope he's okay with that. I mean, my husband, you guys, he's so easy to work with, and he's so thankful for our way of budgeting now. And he's so thankful for all of you guys who is supportive of our adventure. So this is a $100 challenge, and this is from Jenna US Budgets. So let's take a look. So we've got $10 there, and he is a full scratcher, so I feel like I need to scratch this off completely just so I don't mess up his vibe, right? You guys know me, I'm all about speed, and my vacuum still is not working right, and I need to see what is going on with that. So $10 for this one. And so, yep, if you look, we've got $70, $80, $90, $100. So I'm going to keep these together so I know where it's going, and that is going towards the diving that we are getting ready to book. Okay, so we finished that one for Mr. Snow Gardener. Now let's see. Let's go ahead and do Shut or Dicetropolis. What was he working on Dicetropolis? Maybe number 2? Had he just finished Boston? No, that's my handwriting. That's my handwriting. That's my handwriting. I don't know what Mr. Snow Gardener is doing. I have no idea. Has he done number 2 already? I feel like he has done number 2. Number 3. Let's go ahead and do number 3 for Mr. Snow Gardener. And I am just guessing that this is Dicetropolis money. There is quite a bit of money in there, you guys. I'm going to have to ask Mr. Snow Gardener. We need to do some organization of his binder, get him some new challenges. He obviously needs a new tattoo challenge because he is going to have another tattoo appointment sooner rather than later. All right, let's do doubles. And I haven't played doubles in a while, so I'm going to have to read the directions. And so it says roll 3d6 dice. The object is to get 2 of each number in sequence. For example, you must roll 2 1s before you can attempt 2 2s, and you must roll 2 2s before you can attempt 2 3s, etc. If you manage to roll one of the number in play, you can reserve that die and roll the remaining 2 dice. For each dice value, write the number of rolls it takes you to get a pair. Once you have rolled 2 6s, add up the total rolls you made for all dice values and save that amount. Woo-wee! That one sounds like a spendy one. Let's go ahead and do this, shall we? So we need 3d6 dice. Let's stick with ones that are the same size. And we need to get 2 of each number. So we need 2 1s. So 1 roll. 2 rolls. Oh, okay. So 2 rolls. So 3 rolls. 4 rolls, 5 rolls, 6 rolls to get 2 1s. All right, so let's write 6 in there. This might be stealing all of our money. Maybe this can be his new tattoo fund. All right, so we're looking for 2s. So there's 1 roll, 2 rolls, 3 rolls. So it took us 3 rolls to get 2s. I hope I'm doing this right, Drew. Drew at Ready Budget Go. You guys go check him out. He is absolutely amazing. His concepts are amazing. His games are amazing. 2 rolls there for 3s. 3 rolls. 4 rolls. 5 rolls. 6 rolls. 7 rolls. Oh, 8 rolls. 9 rolls. Holy cow. 10. 11 rolls to get 2 3s. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. 4s. Okay, that's 1 roll. 2 rolls. 3 rolls. Okay. And I'm doing the finger thing for me. You guys, not really you, because I have a hard time keeping track of that stuff. Okay, 5. So nothing there. So 1 roll. 2 rolls. There is 1 5. Oh, 3 rolls. And look at that, you guys. We got 3 5s. We should have a bonus for that. All right. Okay. And now we need 6s. 1 roll. 2 rolls, but we did get 1. 3 rolls. 4 rolls, and that's a 6. All right, so let's grab our handy dandy calculator and see. We've got 6 plus 3 plus 11 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 equals $30. 10, 20, 30. This is going to be wet. I am going to make a note, and I'm going to talk to Mr. Snowgardener whenever he comes home about his challenges and ask him about that cash in there. I'm not sure if that's from Dicetropolis or what. And of course, it's been so long since Mr. Snowgardener has done his challenges himself, he might not even know. So there is that. So Dicetropolis, I'm going to put that under tattoo in that envelope. I'm not going to mix those 2 envelopes. We're going to set this off to the side because it is wet as well. So set that aside. All right, now I feel like we should definitely do a general greenback. I need to see what colors he is doing and where he is. General greenback. Penny protector he's done with. So he is on Misfortune, Master Misfortune. And I have not even read this one, you guys. It says, looks like General Greenback's getting desperate if he let you on his team. At first, I was a little nervous when Lord Larceny told me the Frugality Force was looking for new recruits, but now that I've met you, I like our chances a whole lot better. Down here it says, sounds like Misfortune could use a visit from Miss Manners. Teach her a lesson by rolling 2 d6 dice to knock out the numbers, saving the amount of each spot until they are all gone. So we need 2 d6 dice, and he is using pink. So let me get the pink and make sure we're not messing up his stuff that he's doing. So we've got pink, trying to keep it all nice for Mr. Snowgardener, right? Since we're doing his challenges. So 2 d6 dice. Let's see what we get. So we got 10. So it looks like we can do a 6 and a 4, and we need $10 for this. So a 6 and a 4. Let me go ahead and color this in. Like I said, I'm trying to be very careful with Mr. Snowgardener's stuff because I don't want to mess it up for him, right? Keep it all organized like he was doing. So 6 and a 4 is 10. And then I think we might do one more, you guys. I think we might roll one more time. I don't know if he normally only rolls once because yes, I edit, but I must not pay that close of attention. You guys, we messed up Mr. Snowgardener's. You want to know why? Because look, that is not a 10. That is a 9. And I did a 10. Shh, don't tell him. He won't watch this. He won't know. Let's roll again. I should have colored in that 9. All right, let's roll again. And we got a 9. Okay, we're coloring in a 9 this time. And if you look at that, that looks way different than his. So I wonder if it's because I used the other side. Is that what happened, you guys? Let's look at how these markers do. If the different sides look different. And it looks like they might. Interesting. Okay, let me see if I can fix these ones up here and make them look better. I feel like I'm messing up Mr. Snowgardener's binder. Okay, and so $9 more into this one. Shh, don't tell Mr. Snowgardener that I messed up his binder. Sometimes math is hard. And it's funny because I think that that actually looks almost the same. We're going to color them twice. Mr. Snowgardener's going to be like, don't touch my binder again. 1, 2, 3, and 4 plus 5 is 19. Okay, so we've got another wet item. So we're going to set this. I'm going to set it on the floor. And the dogs are outside, so I don't have to worry about them going in stuff. Okay, so let's look at his 52-week challenge. And on this, I believe he's just using a permanent marker. It sure does look like it. Okay, so he's got this 30s. It looks like he's done from the back and from the front. I don't think we've got enough to do that, but we can do one of these. And let's grab this green right here. Let's do number 10. So 10. Okay, and let's go ahead and do 12 as well. Okay, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, and then we can put this money in here. And of course, this goes with the Harry Potter sticker. Harry Potter sticker here. And I will probably do a cash exchange for this. So the next time Mr. Snow Gardener, it's all set. I'm going to not close that either, even though they do dry way faster, just because I don't want to mess up Mr. Snow Gardener's binders. I know he has been trying very hard. Now we've got several ones here. So we've done that. We've done that. We did shut the box. We've got the mini savings, and we have got Aussie. Let's go ahead and scratch one of Aussie. And so we've got $4 there. So $4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Let's do one more. Let's do this one up here. Oh my gosh, really? 15. Who put that one on there? Yes, you guys, I know this is my own challenge, and no, I didn't know that was 15. Okay, so what we're going to do, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need $6. And I am going to take $6 out of my savings challenge money and add it into Mr. Snow Gardener's, because of course this is my fault that I chose to do another one. So we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 total for Aussie. Oh my goodness. So let's put that in here. Let me get all of this stuff cleaned up from Mr. Snow Gardener. We're going to do a bill exchange really quick, so I'll show you that, but let me get everything else put away because it is a hot mess right here. All right, let's do a quick bill exchange, but first, Mr. Snow Gardener has some challenges, and so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this roll and save right here from Stuff and Budget. Look at how cute that little puffer fish is, because I took out the diving challenge, and so that one can go in for diving if he wants it. He's usually fine with that. And then, of course, I told you I did Dicetropolis in the tattoo envelope. We'll see if he's okay with that. I don't know what this money is for. I'm going to move it back one envelope just because I don't know what it's for. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this fun, cute challenge that I got for him from Rin over at Mischief Managed Budgets. It is coffee, my otter half. Mr. Snow Gardener is a coffee lover. And when I saw this from Rin, I decided I should get it from him. And of course, it is one of these where you pull the cards and scratch one of those off. I'm going to put these cards in here. I'm not sure if that's going to work, if it's going to make his binder too thick, which I think it might. We'll figure something out. All right, let's go ahead and do a bill exchange. I do not believe that I've got any bigger bills in Mr. Snow Gardener's money than what I've got right here. 5, 10, 15. All we can do right here, you guys, is a 10. But let's go ahead and do that, right? It still makes a difference. And of course, all of this money is in the bank, and this is all from General Greenback. I'm not sure what he's doing with that money. That is another thing that I should probably check. He also has $600 from that one as well. Oh yes, we can definitely do a bill exchange here. So we've got 3 5s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 plus 10 is 20. Let's try not to mess up Mr. Snow Gardener's system here. And then we've got the Shut the Box, and he has got $24 in Shut the Box. What did I do with the money that I used for Shut the Box? The $6. Mini savings. Still good on that one. That one's empty. And I need to check his Shut the Box and see if I messed something up, because you guys know I mess stuff up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, plus 5 is a 20. So we've got that for Ozzy. And Dicetropolis, of course, we just did the $30 for that. And that one, I don't think those are going to work on the inside there. And this here, like I said, I'm not sure what this money is. We're going to go ahead and change that out. And I just realized we've got a 50 going into the bank for the diving. So let's go ahead and swap that out. So he's got a 50 in this right here. And then, yeah, I'll ask Mr. Snow Gardener. Okay, and I'm going to check his shut the box, which I don't think is right. Did I mess up and not put the money in? 24. 24. Okay, sometimes. I guess I was just thinking with that many rows that he should have more than 24, but he doesn't. Okay, you guys, let's set this off to the side. We're going to have to leave those on the side just to make it so it can close. And we are going to get started on my savings challenges. But first, I need to take Mr. Snow Gardener's money, and I'm throwing Ozzy on the desk and put this into his money so it doesn't get mixed up with my money. And let's count out some money for me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I've noticed for Mr. Snow Gardener, he does not use near as many ones as I do. So we've got 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. Plus another 30 is 100. 140, 160. You know what? Let's go ahead and do 200. We're going to blow it out. I told you guys this was going to be a longer video. I don't want to disappoint. And we've got goals. We've got lots of challenges to do today. So let's go ahead and use the $200. We are going to go ahead and spread this money across many different goals. It's not all going to mortgage, but of course a lot of it is.
And we are going to go ahead and start off with our 2025 and 2025. I do already have the challenge for 2026, so I'm excited for that. Okay, am I ready, you guys? Do you think I have everything I need? I sure hope so. I hope I cleaned up enough of the mess where I'm not, you know, dropping stuff all over, but there is no guarantee. And I have my sweater on, right, because it's cold outside. But savings challenges must be a lot of work. And it's making me hot in here. So I've got a shirt on underneath. So I'm going to take that off. And we are going to pretend like it's summer again and sit here in a tank top. Hopefully I don't start freezing anytime soon. Let's go ahead and grab our D8 dice and see what we're coloring today. So 3, we've got 11, 13, and 24. Let's go ahead and do 24. And then we're going to do one more. But let's grab out 24. So 20, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 6. And 6 is right here. Since we did a higher one for that one, we are going to go ahead and do a lower one for this one. Should we do the very bottom? I do think we'll do the very bottom, which is 8. So let's go ahead and color in this 8. And we're going to go ahead and put $2 back and grab a 10. So we've got $32 going into 2025. That's a pretty good chunk, right, for 2025? There we go. Take a look at what we've got. Looks like we need to do a little bill exchange right here. This is not one that's a typical part of my bill exchange. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we're also going to trade these 2 10s for another 20. And that means we get to put $100 towards the mortgage today, you guys. I had no idea where we were at. So we've got $6 towards the next one. So yay for that, $100. And I've got little stickies out. Let me grab a big sticky note out so that we can do this all on one sticky note so we're using less. I hope to make more payments today. So we've got that out, and we have got $100 going to the mortgage, and that is from 2025, $100 going towards the mortgage. Yes, yes, yes. All right, that's all that's in this binder, so let's go ahead and move it off to the side. We'll also put this money off to the side. Keep it where I can find it. Let me get a drink of water. Next, we're going to go ahead and do our treasure hunt. If you're not familiar with this book right here, it is our A Life's a Beach Savings Challenge book. This challenge right here, as I wrote it, is a beast. You are supposed to roll a dice, and if it's 1 to 5, you save that amount. You're not allowed to move until you roll a 6. Well, I have decided that if after 5 rolls I don't get a 6, that I get to scratch so that I can eventually change this. This is for vacation. We are going to use this for one of the Mexico vacations. So let's go ahead and go. So we've got 5 rolls or until we reach a 6. So we've got $5. So that's roll 1. We've got $3. 1, 2, and 3. That's roll 2. We've got $5 more. That's roll 3. We've got $1 more. That's roll 4. And roll 5 is another $5. And since we did all of those and didn't get a 6, we're going to go ahead and scratch. And we have got another $5. So that was a pretty big win for our vacation. So let's see. Oh yeah, look at that. So I owe another $5. I haven't forgotten, but I'm going to put these 3 5s back and grab a 20. Now I'm also going to look and see what else I have in here. So where are you? Life's a Beach. Let's take a look. We need to get that put in the bank for vacation. I think I was seeing how much I could get in here, but this is a real 100. I don't like having that in there. Let's go ahead and swap this out right now. Grab a fake $100 bill. And this, of course, is not going towards the mortgage. This is going towards a vacation. So I'm going to put a sticky note on it that says vacay. We are headed to the bank today, you guys. We're going to get this money put in the bank. And of course, so that with that 100 there, plus the 100 from Mr. Snow Gardener, you know, that's a pretty dang good. I'm going to keep this in here. I'm going to put already in vacay. And that's because I want to see how much I get from this challenge in total. So it looks like we can do a 10. Do we have a 50 anywhere? I do not see a 50 anywhere. If we had a 50 going into the bank, I would swap it out, but we don't. So we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so we've got $50. So $150 so far on this challenge, and we haven't made it very far. It can be a beast of a challenge. Of course, the good thing with challenges, you guys, is you truly can play them any way that you want. Now, we have started the birthday fun in Pop It, and of course, this is going to the mortgage, and we're going to roll a dice and see how many we're going to scratch. We're going to scratch 5. Apparently, 5 is where it's at. So we've got 9. So 1, 2, a 5, 3, 4, and let's do this one. And 5. Now, before I wipe any of those off, I'm going to try to remember which ones I scratched. So we've got 9 plus 5 plus 4 plus 2 plus 7. That is another $27 going towards the mortgage. Okay, and now, instead of using my vacuum, you guys, I'm just going to wipe this off right into the trash. Save ourselves that trouble there. And for the Pop It mortgage right here, we've got $40 in there already. So not too shabby. We will take it. We like making payments to our mortgage. Awesome. Next, let's go ahead and play some Dicetropolis 2, shall we? So this is strikeout. The thing with Dicetropolis 2 is you use D4 dice. And the D4 dice, as I have explained in the past, look like this. I don't like using my dice tower for this. And if you are not familiar or if you don't remember, strikeout, let's read the rules again. And this is for myself as well. So it says roll 2 D4 dice, score 1 point for every roll that does not contain a 1. So if I roll and I get a 1, that's an out. If I roll 2 ones at the same time, I'm done. And that's what happened right here. So you can see this. For every little tally mark that I make, that's $1. That's for every roll. And so we will save. We're going to use pink today, apparently, because that's what I grabbed. So let's see. So we've got 2 because I rolled a 2 and a 3. 2 more for a 4 and a 2. And we've got 2 more. And I forgot to tell you guys, we are finishing this out today. So that was a 3 and a 4. And 2 more 2s. So we're up to 10. And 2 more 2s. Okay, so there's 1. So we only get to tally 1. And 2 more 2s. So we're at 15. There's another 1. And I'm going to go ahead and put right there. And there's 2 more. And there's our third strike. Now, I'm not sure if I should count this one or not. Drew, if you watch this one, let me know. I know that's my third strike, so I'm out. But I'm going to save it because, of course, it's going to my goals. But I would love to know what our creator thinks about this. So that is $19. 18, 19. Now we are going to play again. So we've got the same color. This one's fun. I like this one. The D4 dice, like I said, they're something different. Oh, we got 1 strike already, but we do have $1 and 2 more. Those are 2 3s. 2 more. Oh, there's another strike and a 1 and 2 more. And our final strike, we are going to go ahead and save another 9. So I'm going to go ahead and put one of these back and grab a 10. Now this means that strikeout is completed. And on the back, we've got the 4 is lava. That's what we're going to play next time. But let's go ahead and grab out our money from Dicetropolis and see what payment we are making to the mortgage today. We're not going to worry about exchanging this money right now. When I put it in the bank, if I need to exchange it, I sure will. So we've got our mortgage money right here. Let me go ahead and write on here. So this is strikeout. We're going to run this pin out. And so let's see what we've got. 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 1, 2, 3. Oh, my goodness. Okay, let's try again. 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, $61 for strikeout. So 2 challenges completed today. Alrighty, let's see. What are we going to do next? Let's go ahead and do the life of a creator. This one is going to fun. Family fun is what this one is going to. And we are just going to pick a challenge because that is how it rolls. Some of these challenges I've done quite a few of, some I have not. Let's go ahead and do flip, scratch, and roll. This is Duck, Duck, Goose version. This is from Budget Paparazzi. It says flip a coin, choose heads or tails column, scratch and roll. Okay, so we have got our heads and our tails. So we're going to see which side we're doing. So we're going to do the head side and we are going to go ahead and scratch and roll. So let's see. So we've got $5 there and let's go ahead and do a roll. And we got $3. And I don't think it likes that marker as much as the other. So $8 for that challenge. Do you guys see my vacuum? I've cleaned it. I've done everything. It might just be time to get a new vacuum. Because if it's costing me more time, then what's the sense, right? All right, let's see. What else do we have in here? We haven't done Seek Balance, Not Perfection, Budget with Carly. And we're going to go ahead and roll. So we've got $1. And I did use my permanent marker on that. So $1 there. And let's go ahead and scratch. We're going to scratch this one right here. And so that is $3. Yeah, no, the vacuum I think is just causing more of a mess, you guys. I'm disappointed. So $3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Let's pick one more challenge. We haven't done this one either. Save to sync. Save today for tomorrow's future. And this is from Donna, powered by creativity. We are going to go ahead and color in one number. Let's see. Let's pick a D10. And I don't know if I'm going to do this every time because, of course, once it's filled up. So whatever we roll on the 10. So the 8. There is no 8. We can make 8, though. We're going to go ahead and color in the 6 and the 2. We can make it work, right? And I should have looked better. I just saw 10 was the largest number. So we've got $8 for that one. And yes, I will change out the bills here in just a second. So $8, and let's go ahead and scratch one. This is a $100 challenge, you guys. So this is a big challenge. And we've got another $8. There's the 8. Oh, that vacuum. That vacuum. So 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so that is the life of a creator. And like I said, that's going to go to fun. So let's get our life of a creator. And let's go ahead and grab out this money so we can do a bill exchange. And this right here should be in the bank as well. And we're going to take care of that today. Okay. Look at all these ones. All kinds of ones up in here. All right. So we've got $20 right here. So we're going to exchange that for the 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're going to take that last 10 and this 5. So we're going to take this $100 and that is going to go towards fun. And I have a feeling this is going to actually go for one of the excursions I'm paying for Mexico. So family fun. And yeah, I'm going to write this on here. Mexico excursion. Okay, perfect. We're going to set that off to the side. And do I want to see what this savings book saves up? I think I do. I like the concept of that, right? And now I'm just going to put just in bank so that I know, or already spent or whatever, because it is going to be spent. In bank. And then I'm going to put right here, may already be spent. Just so that I know, right? Because I don't have a big goal that I'm working towards for family fun. All right. See, the life of a creator. So much fun. Oh, we need to do, you know what? We've got these 2 sheep that are trying to jump off. And these are Ira's. And I don't want those stickers to get ruined because I'm not doing anything with them. And so we're going to go ahead and add another $10 in so that I can use these 2 stickers. So this is counting sheep. And I decided that each sheep was going to be $5. So we're going to go ahead and add another $10 just so those sheepy don't get messed up. So $10 more going in there towards family fun. That sounds like a win-win to me. What do you guys think? Perfect. Oh my goodness. Yeah. We haven't done this one either. Or this one. We've only done one word there. We have got a lot of work to do, you guys. A ton of work to do. Okay, so then we're going to go ahead and do the life of friends who are Christmas crazy. And this is going towards next Christmas. So we're only going to do one roll. We are going to roll... Do we want to do... We're going to roll 2 D6 dice. So that is our third challenge. So 1, 2, and 3. Saving a little bit at a time. And I say we go ahead and roll a D6 to see how much we save. $1. $1 is it. I'm going to go ahead and color in the Christmas tag. $1. I'm going to use this green just because it sounds great. And this is just a fun little challenge with little increments. Now, you guys, I can't bring myself to stick to the rules that I just said about only doing one. So we're going to go ahead and roll again and do another challenge. Okay, now we've got 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so for each cookie, we're going to save $5. So $5 there. And I do have the colored pencils up, so I think I'm going to color this cute little cookie with a colored pencil. So $6. This is a fun one to let your kids help you color and stuff like that, to save money. Maybe it's, you know, for something for the family. So The Life of Friends, who are Christmas crazy. And I created an envelope for that one, for Christmas crazy. So $6 there. Let's see. We have got Australia, The Life of a Pig Who Wants to Collect Memories, Not Things. Let's go ahead and do our heads or our tails along with the D12. And we've got 7 in heads. So 7 in heads. This is Germany. And I love that Fred Jr. is getting beer spilled on him. So cute. My sister-in-law is so amazing. So we've got $3. And then I want to look at the front and the back pages to see if they are empty or are completely filled, because they're not part of our dice rolls, right? So let's go all the way to the beginning of the book. And okay, we do still have this right here. We've got a little $20 challenge. We're going to scratch one of these to get us a little bit closer to getting this one done. So $4 there. And I'm sure you guys have noticed I haven't been using my vacuum the last couple times. I've just been putting it in the garbage. So $5 there, or put one back, $5. That's another challenge or another scratch off closer. And let's see what we've got in here. Okay, so we don't have another 20. Well, we do go into the bank. So let's go ahead and switch that out, shall we? Because we've got the $100 going for 2025. So $42 towards Australia. We've still got a ton to do in this book. And then we have got The Life of a Duck Named What? This is going to mortgage. It looks like we've got 2 5s, and if I had to guess, like, I don't know, 18 ones, I'm guessing. So let's see what we've got. We've finished those 2. Let's go ahead and do our weather, and it's shiny, sunshiny out. We're going to use a marker for this one. But it's cold out. So I believe it was 55. I mean, not winter cold, but cold. So $5 for that one. For our weather. Okay, and we finished that one. We've got the bugs to color still. Shut the box, or What the Box is done. Let's go ahead and find another word, if I can find it. Let me grab a regular pen out. Like I say, the worst thing about doing these on camera is I try to minimize my editing, right? But if I take too long trying to find a word, so we've got library and we have band. And you guys have probably already found it. I actually found library. Library. And library was $4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And do you think I can find band and we can finish this one out? I don't know. Band is a smaller word. Can I find it? Gonna have to edit this out because I can't think that fast. Ooh, I found band right here in the middle. $1. Man, this puzzle creator put lots right there. Okay, you guys. So I've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 going into What the Duck. But we are going to do some more because we still have some more money. Alrighty. Do we have enough to do the race again? I don't know. Let's go ahead and color a flower as well. We're going to color in the big flower. That's $10. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to make this pink color. Pink, and color this in and color it in fairly fast, right, you guys? Because, well, I love doing the coloring. I'm very impatient. How many of you guys do coloring challenges or like watching coloring challenges? Let me know. Still trying to do these nicely, right? Because this is a book that, of course, I spent hours and hours designing. And now the puppies want back in because that's what they do. In, out, in, out, in, out. What color should we make the center? Should we make it yellow? Ooh, no, I think we should make it purple. I'll have to find a purple for the center. Oops, went a little dark there. A little dark. Little dark. Okay, a purple center. Can I find a purple? The hard thing about finding purple, of course, is in colored pencils, they kind of look like black. This one is definitely purple. It's pretty close to that pink, but that's okay. So we did $10 for that one. One more closer. Let's go ahead and... this is a little baby challenge, and you can see that I did a multiplier. Let's go ahead and do a multiplier and then scratch. Times 1. Okay, so times 1. So $2, we're just going to keep it that. We tried to do something a little different. Oh, I need to move that vacuum. Maybe I can have Mr. Snow Gardener look at it. I don't think there's a way to reverse it, right? I haven't hit some button that, oh, I wonder if I need to charge it. That could be it, you guys. I might just need to charge it. Ooh, let's do Sudoku. Can we do Sudoku? That is the question. Okay, so we need a 2 and a 3. Nope, we got the 3. 1, 2, 3, a 2, and a 7. Okay, this is easy. We've got a 7 right here. That means this has to be 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this one right here has to be 2. So 1, 2. What do we got left? We got a few dollars left. Maybe we should play Sudoku a little bit more. So this right here, this column, ooh, this column right here will be easier to fill out. That's going to be a 2, right? Yep. So 2. Let's go ahead and grab 1, 2. And then we've got $5 left. And so we've got 1, 2, 3. So we need a 4. We need a 4 and a what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A 4 and an 8. Well, the 8 can't go up there. So we're going to go ahead and put the 4 up here. That's going to be 8 next time, but we don't have the money for that. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go ahead and roll this dollar back into our savings challenge money. And you guys, that is it for me. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at what we've got going into what, though, shall we? And see what kind of money we've got. Do we have enough money to make another payment? That I don't know. Let's take a look. Oh, we might. Look at that, you guys. I mean, we've got a lot of ones here, though. So it might not be a lot. Don't worry, we'll bill exchange these so they're not all sitting in the binder. It looks like a lot, but that's a lot of ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Grab a 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And grab a 10. And do we have enough? I don't think we do. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95. Oh, goodness, you guys. I don't like leaving it at that. I would rather get that $100 put in. Does it matter that it's not $100 to you guys? I don't think it matters to me. So instead of stressing about it, I'm going to go ahead and put $95 in from What the Duck. So we've got what? $95. We're going to add that into our money. And then, of course, I was getting ready to sign off, but let's go ahead and do a mortgage update, right? Since we're going to be putting that money right there to the mortgage. Whew, Don't mind my creaky chair. That is on the to-buy list. I can't believe I didn't think about my vacuum needing charged. Sometimes, you guys, I surprise even myself. Even myself, I surprise. All right, let's take a look and see. Here is our mortgage update. Today is Wednesday as I'm filming this. So it is 9/24. So we've got 3 payments. And like I said, this right here is almost out. So if it's not as dark, strike out. And we've got what? And so we have got $100 for 2025. Strikeout was 61. And what the duck is 95. Now, because I was talking about this marker, did you guys see that? It's doing pretty good. So we're starting out $139,109.09 minus $100. 139,009.09 minus 61. 138,948.09 minus 95. 138,853.09. Let me put this back on the stack of money so it doesn't get mixed up. And then you guys, so today we are doing 100 plus 61 plus 95, so 256. 256, multiple challenges. Let's see where we are at. I just made the week 3 payment for the daily games that I'm playing. Now, speaking of daily games, I have been watching my YouTube analytics since I started doing those daily shorts. I had done some research before I started to do those, and some of the research said that I shouldn't do those on YouTube because it would take my long form content and change it over to a short form content, meaning my long form content is not being pushed out. I was hopeful this wouldn't happen. After 6 weeks of these games, it is quite apparent to me that this is what has happened. So starting tonight, there will be a little video, but it's not going to be the game. If you guys want to watch those continue on, unfortunately, you're going to need to go to Instagram or TikTok. Instagram, all budgeting, much easier. That's where I love to put my content as well. So it's going to be there. All right. So before those 2 payments, we were at $3,922.64 for the month. So plus 148 plus 256. Are you guys kidding me? This month, $4,326.64 total. Now that does include my $2,000 mortgage payment, right? So, but that means an extra of $2,326.64 this month, you guys. Amazing. Of course, something that really helped it was the $752.64 CD that I had from the previous September. I cashed that out. So besides the CD, $1,574. That's right, everybody, of games and challenges this month. Now, even though I won't be doing the daily shorts anymore for the games, I still will have a couple shorts up. I just want to try to get YouTube to push my content, the long form content, because that is what is most important to me. I love the Friday updates with Charla, and I hope you guys liked the video this last week about the buy now, pay later. As I researched that, you guys, my mind was blown. Okay, that is it. I need to shut my trap, zip my lips, whatever you want to say, and get other things done for the day. I hope you guys have the best day ever. And as always, I want to remind you to keep on smiling. Bye, everybody.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you want to be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.